Beauties and cuties, why are you not being your authentic self? Yeah, that's right, your favorite internet gunkle caught you. I thought we were over that point, but no, I guess you need a little reminder that life is way too short not to be your authentic self. In fact, you are doing the world a huge disservice by not being who you are. Let me ask you this. What if your faves, your favorite celebrities or actors, try to be someone else that they weren't? What if Taylor Swift tried to write songs like someone else? What if the Beatles tried to sound like someone else? What if Zendaya tried to act like someone else? What if the world just wasn't filled with your faves who were authentically being themselves? You see, the reason why we look up to these people 9 times out of 10 is because they are their authentic true selves. They were bold enough to go out into the world as themselves. So I hope that question really jogged something in you because, like, I can't imagine if Bretman Rock was anybody else but himself, or if Ariana Grande was anybody but herself, you know? Those people are some of the people that I look up to, that I truly admire. And life would not be the same if they didn't step into their own. Now, point number 1, life is way too short to be anybody else other than yourself. Literally, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for you to be who you are. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for Michael Pepito to be Michael Pepito. And you may or may not believe in reincarnation, but let's just say in this scenario that reincarnation doesn't exist and we only get this lifetime. Wouldn't you have so much regret for just trying to be someone else that you're not and going through your whole life like that? That would be truly and utterly exhausting and utterly draining. And I don't want you to be drained. I want you to be energized. I want you to be fueled with that authentic energy. That is you. Because the world needs to experience that. Which leads me to my second point. Being yourself gives others the space to do the same. Like I said previously, the people that we look up to, the people that we admire, it's because they are truly authentically themselves. They have such a special uniqueness that adds a little spice, a little flavor into this world. I can't imagine if everyone was the same, you know? And honestly, it kind of getting like that on social media, with everyone liking the same aesthetics, liking the same music. You need to break free from that, babes. Unplug from your phone once in a while, because that is just fueling you to be a copy-paste type of person. And none of my beauties and cuties on this YouTube channel are copy-paste type of people. My beauties and cuties are 1 in a million, 1 in a billion type of people. And I am proud that I call you my beauties and cuties. So when you go out into the world radiating your authentic self, when you are just filling that space in the world with your authentic self, it really radiates to others and people take notice, okay? Don't think that you're going unnoticed, because people do take notice. And that might give you a little anxiety, but I want you to reframe people looking at you as a good thing, because you are a walking vessel for others to be themselves. I walk into the world as this beautiful, non-binary, feminine boy because I want to, because it's me now, because I've evolved into this person. I am very unapologetic with my ideas and the way I articulate them, and even with my humor, I'm very unapologetic, and because that's just who I am. And I can't imagine being anybody other than myself. In fact, there was a point in time where your favorite internet gunkle was trying to be somebody else to appease other people. And oh my God, when you are people-pleasing your way through life, that is the most draining thing you could do to yourself. That is the most harmful thing you can do to your own authenticity. Because even though you'll people-please your way through life and different types of people will love you, at the end of the day, you're not gonna even know who the fuck you are. And that's what happened to me. I tried to appease to many different types of groups of people. I tried to gain a lot of friends because back then my concept of friends was more quantity over quality. And I just wanted to be like popular and everything. However, that really sacrificed my authenticity, sacrificed me getting to know myself better because I was trying to like the same things as other people like. I tried to like the same music other people liked and tried to cater to so many different types of energies that by the end of the day, I had no energy for myself to cultivate my own self. And that is no way to live, babes. So take it from your favorite internet gunkle who's been there before, who's done that before. Life is meant for you to be who you are. I believe in fate. I believe that everything happens for a reason, especially why you are here on this planet. You know, there is like a split millisecond for that sperm to impregnate that egg or whatever. And that specific sperm, out of billions of sperm swimming towards this egg, made you. There were many different types of yous that could have existed. There were many different types of me's that could have existed. However, somehow, by some miraculous way, we have entered this world as ourselves, as this version. I think the ultimate thing in life is for all of us to find and self-discover ourselves, self-discover our strengths, self-discover our weaknesses, our likes, dislikes, hobbies, the things that make you laugh, the things that make you cry. All of those things create your unique you. So take time for yourself to really get to know yourself and feel yourself come into your own, because all we have is time in this world and you have so much time to come into your own. So don't think it's ever too late to reinvent yourself and rediscover who you are, because as humans, we're just constantly evolving. We're constantly changing and growing, and that's such a beautiful thing. As long as you're staying true to that authentic version of yourself that you're evolving into, then that is the way to live. And lastly, being your authentic you is of service to this world. You are actually a huge service to this world, because when you are showing up as yourself every single day into the world, using your special gifts, whatever that may be, that is adding so much value to this planet. That is adding so much impact to this planet. Like, you don't even know how impactful you are, beauties and cuties. You are making waves in the world by just being yourself, by sharing your gifts with this world. And we all have gifts, and that's also one thing that we should all discover for ourselves in this lifetime. Whether you have one gift or multiple gifts that you want to hone in on. The world is your oyster, babes. As long as you're sharing that with the world, I think that's so important. I think it's really important to share the most special, unique selves with this world. Whether that be on a global scale, if you feel called to that, or if you connect with a few individuals and share those gifts, you are constantly making waves. I like to use the example of a pond and throwing a little pebble in the pond and seeing the many ripple effects that that little tiny pebble made in this humongous pond. That's what we're doing every single day. Every single day we choose to wake up. Every single day we choose to share our gifts. We are making ripples in the world that make a huge difference, because it makes waves. It changes the shape of everything. It changes the shape of the whole pond, of the whole reflection at the end of the day. And we all have a specialness to us that we need to share. I think we are all created in this world to share. That is what makes everyone super special, is sharing. Because sharing is caring. And the more you share yourself with the world, the more you add a lot of care and love into the world. And who doesn't want more of that, beauties and cuties?
A horrible person.
But you are not a horrible person. You are a person that shines their light, that shines their uniqueness into this world. And even though you might not know what that light or uniqueness is, like I said, you have all the time in the world to come into your own, to step into your light and radiate that light, whichever way, shape, or form that means to you at the end of the day. So don't be afraid to go out into the world and really put yourself out there, because you just never know who's watching. You never know who or what will be impacted, and what your special ideas, special gifts, special talents could mean to somebody. Because let me tell you, if my faves did not do their thing, if my favorite singers didn't sing their songs, if my favorite actors or actresses didn't do their movies or make their art, things would be so different for me. Like, I wouldn't even know who to look up to if my faves didn't share their unique gifts with this world. Like, I cannot imagine if my favorite music artist kept all of their music unreleased. Because my favorite songs wouldn't be in the world. My favorite songs wouldn't even exist. And that, like, is actually really depressing to think about. So I am just so grateful that those people share their gifts with the world, because it's added so much joy to my life, listening to those songs, watching those movies, you know? And we all have our special gifts. I've like only listed artistic kind of people, but you could have gifts in debates. You could have gifts in sewing. You could have gifts in teaching. So all in all, beauties and cuties, I think the biggest takeaway from this video is just fucking be yourself. Because again, you do not know who that can impact if you don't even have the bravery to do so. So be brave, be bold, be yourself, and Gunkle loves you. If you liked this video, give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below. And I'll see you in the next video, beauties and cuties. Remember, your favorite internet Gunkle loves you so much. Bye.